I don't know when this shift happened within me, but at a certain point in my life, I started believing in jinxes. I started believing Nazar was real. So if I had something great coming up, or if I had some hopes for my future, I would tell myself, don't get too excited. This might not turn out the way you want it to be. And if you get excited, it will definitely not turn out the way you want it to be. So in my head, I used to feel that if I do not get excited at all about something major, something great happening in my life, then it will happen. But if I do get excited about it, if I do get happy about it, it will not happen. I'm gonna jinx it. मैं नज़र लगा दूंगी उस पे. And I don't understand when I started doing this, but I want to stop doing that. It's a Monday, it's almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I need to dress up for my office. And usually, how it goes is I wake up, I start dreading going to office, I start dreading going to work. The week seems so long. I feel like I can't do this. I hate my job, I hate my office. Why is my life like this? Blah de blah. And this is how I start my week. I have been doing this for years now, but this is how I've been doing it. And today I've decided I'm gonna change it a little bit. I'm actually gonna toot my own horn. I'm gonna hype myself up. I'm gonna hype this week up. I'm gonna be positive, glass half full. So let me start with saying this week is gonna be awesome. This week is gonna be amazing. I'll do things I haven't done before. I'll learn things I never got a chance to learn before. I'm going to work on myself, and whatever challenge comes my way this week, I can take care of it. I'm strong enough to deal with anything that life throws at me. So why am I scared again? Why? So there's a hypothetical theory I have of where this idea of jinx came from. I have no proofs around it, but I have a theory. The idea of jinxes was created by a very rich, powerful man who wanted to just limit the dreams and hopes and desires of the people below him so they don't dare dream about reaching his level, reaching the level of success that he has achieved. Because if everybody becomes successful, capitalism doesn't work that way. Somebody has to take the low paying jobs. Somebody has to serve them. And how do you make sure people keep serving you if they themselves have their own dreams and aspirations and ambitions? So let's put a limit to how much a person can dream and aspire. Smaller things like, yeah, I'm gonna buy an ice cream today. We don't feel like we can jinx it because we already are there. We're living there. So we can't jinx something like that. So if I say I need an ice cream right now, I can order it. If the order somehow gets delayed or cancelled and I don't end up getting that ice cream, I will not attribute that to jinxing. I'll just say, yeah, it just happened. It's just events that are out of my control. Whatever, I'll eat an ice cream later today, right? But when you replace the ice cream with a dream or a hope or a really great job or a really great business or a really great love life, then you start believing you're jinxing it, because that's something you're not supposed to achieve. You're allowed to have ice cream. You're not allowed to have ambitions and dreams. This is what the objective could have been when the rich, powerful man created the idea of jinxes. It's crazy, right? Jinxes are supposed to keep us hopeless. Jinxes are supposed to keep our hopes under control. We don't hope too much. We don't dream too much. That that's so sad. In a We live in a world where dreaming is free. Being hopeful is free. Sure, being hopeful comes with its own sets of efforts, psychological efforts that you need to put into it. But if you can't do it, it's free. You're not being charged for having dreams or hopes. You are limiting yourself from having dreams or hopes because you don't want to jinx it. Can you believe how ridiculous jinxing is? Can you believe how we've been fed this idea of jinx just so we don't go out there and explore our full potential, just so we keep serving the people above us, so we don't question anything? Oh my god, am I having like a breakthrough on a Monday morning right before going to office? I'm going to sit down on this Friday and record myself in front of my microphone again and tell you how this went. I will I will have hopes from this week. I will have dreams from this week. I will have goals from this week, and I will not believe in the idea of jinx. And let's see how that goes. Let's see how that turns out, because I've been jinxing myself all my life. I've seen how that turned out. It actually stopped me for even trying something new, for even going for something that I actually wanted to do because I'm scared I might fail. But this week, I am not believing in the idea of jinxes. I will be tooting my own horn. I will be hyping myself up. I am this amazing young woman, financially independent, mentally sane, having this phase of spiritual awakening where, because right now is the phase of the transition, right now is the changes are happening right now. It's, of course, it's going to be uncomfortable, and I will not confuse that discomfort for jinxes. Just because I'm feeling uncomfortable in my new identity, which is basically my real identity, does not mean I'm being jinxed. This is just the part of the process. I'm supposed to feel uncomfortable during this process, but after it, by the end of it, this discomfort will be gone. All that will be left is just me and my real self, and that's what I have been hoping for, and that's what I've been dreaming about, and that's what I'll be doing this week. And no bloody person can tell me I have jinxed it. And this does not mean that I'm putting myself on a very high pedestal, or that I'm having very high expectations from myself in just one single week. I'm just saying I want to take a small step towards becoming more confident in my own power. And jinx has been stopping me from doing that, because jinx has been telling me to stay humble. Stay humble, don't brag, don't be proud, don't be greedy. And I have repressed all of this for so long. And so a part of me wants things, a part of me wants to dream, but the other part of me tells, if you dream, you'll not get it. You only get things when you don't dream about it. Things only come your way when you're not desperate for them. I am desperate. I am desperate for a lot of success. Wait, wait. Am I going back to the ideal image that had been created in my head throughout my life? Because I have been trying to get rid of that ideal image. I've been trying not to be the ideal image that I have been creating in my head. I'm not the perfect person. I come with my flaws, and I'm allowed to live with them. I don't have to repress them. And what I'm doing right now is, this is so confusing. So, okay, this is so confusing. On one side, I want to dream, I want to hope. But on the other side, because I still have that ideal image in my head, when I think of dreaming and hoping, I automatically go to this ideal self. And the ideal self is supposed to be rich and successful. And so my dreams and ambitions become about becoming rich and successful. But that's not what I want from my life, is it? Or do I want to be successful? Do I want to be peaceful? Do I need money? Do I need power? Do I need love? Do I need empathy? What is it that I'm looking for? I It's so confusing. But even if it's confusing, just for this week, I'll not jinx myself, be it my work or my personal life. If I wanna if I want to achieve something very successful, if I want to achieve something big at my work, that will happen. If I want to achieve something really huge in my personal life, like a personal milestone, that's going to happen. This week is under my control. And just because I'm a little confused right now about who the real me is, that's obvious. That's gonna happen. I'm unlearning everything I've learned over the last 3 decades. That unlearning won't happen just over a couple of weeks. It will take time and it will cause discomfort. And it might also cause suffering, and that's fine. Why have I been scared of suffering all my life? Suffering is not that bad. Sure, people have made it feel like, oh, suffering is horrible. But suffering just means you're transforming. Every time I have suffered in my life, I have transformed and came out of it victorious. I have always shot up in my life after every episode of suffering that I went through. So why am I scared of suffering? Suffering just means something great is about to happen. Oof, oh my god, I can't do this on a Monday morning. Okay.